Hi, the Revenator here. This is Heroes and Generals. This is a free-to-play FPS RTS game. So the first part of the video, we're just going to have a little bit of talk about the FPS side of the game, then that will follow on to the FPS side of the game. So first of all, Heroes and Generals is a little bit different to a normal World War II shooter in the terms of the fact it has an RTS level of the game. Really, the game is sort of like based on, you have a huge map, you have the two factions or the two sides, which is be Germany or you can be the US. There's currently no British option in that as of the moment, and I'm not sure whether they're going to put one in because I'm not sure if that works in the current way, the mechanics of the game. So what it is that you have a huge map of Europe, and each sides are fighting to take over each other's capitals. So what, as a general in the game, what you do is you send over units to certain towns to take over that town. So you're sending over units. These can be scouts, these can be infantry, these can be armoured units, these can be aircraft. So what you're doing, you're sending them into that type of arena. So you're trying to take over to get to the capital of the opposing side. And now, interestingly, this is where the FPS game comes into play. When the generals send over their send over which units they want to return to that site, you as the player then becomes in the FPS type of thing. So you're then playing that mission to take over that town and capture the objective, so that you can then progress with that general. So you effectively become part of his army, which is quite an interesting way of a mechanic of a game, because I've never seen that before. So you can either be a support, you can be an infantryman, or you can be a recon. So whenever a general asks for specific support, so he says he wants to support and a recon, if you're that class, you can actually go into that battle. If you're also a tank driver or a pilot, you can also be a part of that if it requires to be armored units or an air superiority type of thing, where you need the air, so you can be a pilot as well in that. So there's many different types of levels on that, so that's how it works. You have the RTS game built on first, and then it follows on to the FPS side of things on the game. Currently at the moment you're watching a video of me playing the FPS side of the game, because you really need to play the first person shooting bit first before you can play the real-time strategy part of it, because you need to earn money and stuff like that to actually buy some units and credits and stuff like that, so and rank up levels and become the different types of classes that you can be, such as support, recon, and also a pilot and a tank driver as well. So just have a quick overall brief talk about the game. The game is actually currently in beta at the moment, as I said before. It is free to play. You can download the game from heroesandgenerals.com. The install is only around about 450 meg. So it's very tiny. You don't need a lot of hard drive space for it on there anyway, which is quite good if you just have a laptop, things like that. The graphics, you don't need a high-end PC to play this game. Not at all. You can play on a laptop as well. Graphics are quite nice and simple for this game, but it does look quite detailed as well on here. In the RTS aspect of the game, there's actually quite a lot of towns in the game, because the map's actually stretching across Europe and UK as well. But interestingly, there's only 5 to 6 maps on the game for when you're actually playing in the RTS side of the game. But the way they change up a little bit is that they change the scenarios around. So they change the weather effects as well. So you have next minute we play night, day, fog, anything time like that, to make it a little bit more difficult to see, obviously, enemy players and stuff like that. But all the objectives are the same. You have 3 objectives, which are A, B, and C. You need to either hold 75% more to win the match, or until your reinforcements come out. But if you do win that game, you obviously win a part of the town for the general who you're actually playing for, or maybe yourself that you're actually playing for on the game. So a little bit different on that, really. One of the other things I found was quite fun in the game, as you just previously saw there, you can actually ride bikes in the game, and you can actually give people a lift on the back of the bike as well, which I found was quite interesting. So you can nicely get to the front of the lines quite quickly on your bike as well. But there is actually other vehicles in there. As I said, there is tanks, so you can be a tank driver. There is airplanes as well. I'll probably have a look a bit more of them once it's more populated in the game. I'll get a bit further in there as well. Interesting. This game does have some sort of zeroing system on here, like Arma 3, Daisy, and stuff like that. But it's very automatically based. But normally your zero set's about 200 meters, but it can automatically zero as well. So say you have a character that's about 80 meters away, the gun will only zero to 100. So it's about 100-meter always zeroing on the game. So you will need to take a little bit of allowance for that. That 20 bit over that you're oversighting on that character, you will need to lower your aim just a little bit to make your mark. There is other guns on the game. I'm currently playing with the M1 Grand. That's the first one you lock, but when you play more in the game, you can actually get more guns. But there's only like just a sniper rifle, M1 Grand, and there's actually a machine gun like the Thompson or the MP45 on that one. There's also NMGs as well, so you got machine guns as well on the game. So this is currently gameplay I've been playing. This is from the first part level to catch that objective. So what I'll do, I'll leave you to watch this game, and what I'll do is I'll see you at the end. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, leave a rating, and remember to subscribe to get my latest videos. See you next time.